श्वेत वराह का श्वेत वराह. And the last day is Pitrikal. In every kalp, when the dissolution or pralay is commenced, then the whole Brahmand, that means the Brahmand Kamal, from which Brahma is sitting, it is there, that is not there, removed. Once there was a just checked. So Brahmand Kamal. So whole Brahmand Kamal enters in the navel of Sri Narayan. But normally, when the Prakritik Pralaya comes, then whole navel enters in the navel of Sri Narayan. But in normal days, at the end of normal days, the whole navel, whole stem of that Brahman Kamal is not entered into the navel of Sri Narayan. Only 3 knots of that navel, that means Bhu, Bhuva and Swa, they enters in the navel of Sri Narayan. At every day of Brahma. That means Kalp means every day of Brahma. And in every day, at the end of every day, the only 3 lok enters in the navel of Sri Brahma. And while the 50th year or 100th year of Brahma comes, then the whole Brahmand Kamal that enters in the navel of Sri Brahma. So age of Brahma is called Parardha, and age of Brahma, that means 100 years of Brahma, is divided into 2 parts. The first 50 years and then the upper 50 years. Now the first 50 years has gone, and Brahma entered into the 51st year of his age. So this is the Pratpada Tithi of Brahma. That means the Chaitra Shukla Pratpada. This Tithi, this day is Chaitra Shukla Pratpada, and it is the first day of the 51st year of Brahma. In normal days, Shri Baraha Bhagavan also take incarnation, but they take incarnation in the form of a 4-leg and white color hog. So, Pashu or 4-legged horse, hog, Shri Baraha Bhagavan take incarnation in every kalp, every beginning of day. But in this various kalp, that means in the 5th one kalp, Shri Baraha Bhagavan has taken incarnation twice in one day. So sometimes Shri Baraha Bhagavan comes from the nozzle of Shri Brahma, and he is in the form of a 4-leg hog. But in this kalp, the various kalp in which we are living, in this kalp, Shri Baraha Bhagavan also has taken incarnation twice. That means in the 6th Manvantar, Chakshush Manvantar, Shri Baraha Bhagavan has taken the 2nd incarnation in the same day, and that is Nirvaraha. Nirvaraha means his body is just like a human and his face is just like hog. So as they are missing Niri and Singh, half human and half lion. In the same way, Shri Baraha Bhagavan is half human and half a hog face, and he takes incarnation also. So in this, sometimes in some kalp, Shri Baraha Bhagavan takes his incarnation twice. So, Shri Baraha Bhagavan was incarnated from 2 resources. Sometimes he incarnates from the nose of Shri Brahma, and at that time Brahma is also born. So that kalp is called Brahma kalp. But when Shri Brahma is not born, Brahma is already existing, and Shri Varaha Bhagavan takes incarnation from the Brahmand Kamal. So it is called Padma kalpa. So that is the difference, that though it is Shwetwaraha kalpa, that means the Parvatithi, Pratipadatithi, but Pratipadatithi is also have 2 types. One is Brahmakalp and other is Padmakalp. In Brahmakalp, Brahma was himself born, as well as Shri Varaha Bhagavan also takes incarnation from the nose of Shri Brahma. And the Padmakalp is where Shri Varaha Bhagavan was not incarnated from the nose, but he incarnated in the Padma. So it is called Padmakalp. So today is the 51st birthday of Brahma. And it is the appearance, 51st appearance of this cosmos and this creation also. And on this special day, so many blessings, so many compliments to all you persons. Shri Prabhu bestow his kindness so that we can carry this year very beautifully and in his service. बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. So many happy returns of the day. And Shri Radharani, yes. And Shri Radharani is listening the sweet Banshi of Shri Krishna, and Shri Radhika gets Sakshobham, Kshobh, very much part of bliss. And she reacts, O Sakhi, Vishakhe, Satyam Kathayasi. Whatever you are saying, that is correct. Because Asmakam Vairini Samvrta Daruna Vanshika. This wooden Vanshi became our enemy. Tad upalapsyami. So I am blaming this Vanshi. And then Shri Radhika says, Sutiste dhanushaha vansh barado vande tayo antimam viddho yen janastanum viharayan antascharam tamyati viddhanam hiramar patra vishmai dhwane shubhir nastvaya kurure vanshe na jivatam na smritim ghora virashi dasha. O Vanshi, you are also born from the bamboo tree. And a woe is also born and created by bamboo tree. Dhanush. But you are much more cruel than the bow. Woe. Wow. The Sutiste and Dhanushascha, your birth as well as the birth of a wow, both are Vanshavarta. Both became from a very great Vansh, bamboo. But tayo antimam, the second one, that means the vow. Viddho yen janastanum viharayan. If the vow hurts any person, the person immediately dies, becomes died. So jana tanum viharayan, that means the person give up his body, but nantascharam tamyati. He does not feel very much pain, but you are much painful. Because Vidhanam Hriday Mar Patra Vishmai, you hit the 5 arrows of Kamdev, of Cupid. So, O Banshi, by you, 5 arrows of Cupid, Kamdev, is comes out and they hit the person. So Vishamar Dhvaneshu, that means the 5 Vishamai Dhvaneshu. Dhvaneshu means arrows. So 5 arrows, those are pinched in the body, in the heart of the person. And he is always feels pain. Neither he dies and neither he lives. So that is much more difficult. So, O Krure Banshi, O Banshi, you are so cruel, cruel that na jivanam na chmritim. Neither you provides life, neither you provides the death. So the Dhanush is better than you. He is much more kindful than you. But you are much more cruel because na jivanam na chmritim ghorave ashir dasha. In this way, you have produced a very critical and crucial position for B persons. Shri Radharani says. So your parents are one. That means you are also made of the bamboo tree, and the Dhanush is also made of bamboo tree. So you are brothers. But one brother is much more kindful, but you are much more cruel. Because while an arrow comes from the wow, then it immediately kills the person. But you uses not one arrow, you uses 5 arrows simultaneously. And even then, the person is not immediately died. He remains alive. And neither he is in the position of living, and neither he is in the position of death. And Shri Krishna immediately proceed toward Shri Radhika, some paces towards Shri Radhika, and Puro Avlokya Sanandam. Seeing Shri Radhika, Shri Krishna felt very much happiness and says, Bhavita Sabidhet Radhika Yadiyam Ringat Rangani Puraha Mrg Lanchan Lekhe Vasa Mrg Murtis Nastatha Vyujyate. Bhavita Sabidhet Radhika. O Radhike, this Rangini Puraha Ringati, this she deer is going towards you and it is joining you. This deer, she deer is joining you. And this deer is not leaving you for a moment even. So it seems that as if you are a actual Chandrama, actual moon, and as in the moon, the mark of deer is not removed. In the same way, this Harini, this Mrigi, deer is not also leaving you ever. So Mrga Lanchan Lekha means the mark of deer that is seen in the moon. In the same way, Mrga Murte na vyujyate. You are also not ever living this deer, she deer. Because it is very much natural that a person tries to meet his own caste. It is very famous proverb that birds of the same feather flies together. So in the same way, this Harini is also Mrignani and you are also Mrignani. So the resemblance of your eyes and the resemblance of this Mrigi is same. So this Mrigi is not leaving you and it is always following you. So the birds of the same feather flies together. They are always joined and accompanied. Krishna says. Sakhe Gyatam. And then Shri Krishna says, "Oh Madhumangal, Gyatam, I know, Naso Radhikang Nyanku, Yad am Niranko Vedyan Intuhu." Because it is not Radhika Nyanku. This Harini is not of Shri Radhika, but Niranko Vedyan Induhu. Because Shri Radhika is Niranka Indu. That means she is just like a moon without any blot. That Indu has, that Indu means moon has the blot of Harin, the mark of Harin. But Shri Radhika does not have the mark of Harin. She is without any blot. And Bhishmem Abniyo, being very much extinguished, Shri Krishna says, Ankat Parityajya Parak Korangam Sankhe Sudhanshur Bhumas Sado. It resumes to me, it appears to me that the mark that is found in the moon, moon's body, that deer has left that moon and the moon has incarnated on the earth. So the moon has discarded, has removed the blot of Harin on his body, and he removed it, and he himself has appeared on the earth. So Am Gyatam Utthul Vilas Brindai Anand Radha Badnam Chakasti. I know that Utthul Vilas Brindai, Shri Radhika is full of so many pastimes. And Anandi, Shri Radhika is full of Anand. So Radha Badnam Chakasti. And in this way, the Radha, the Chandra has, the moon has taken shelter in the face of Shri Radhika. Ityagre Sarati. In this way, Shri Krishna proceed to Shri Radhika. And Madhumangal saparihasam. Madhumangal smiling says, Bhovayas Madhav, don't run. Laghuyai, move slowly. Athva tvam kim to dushyate. Oh no, no, I should not blame you. Because your dhurt kishori bhi, dusht mantre unmaditosi. This Radhika has some mantra, and due to that mantra, Shri Radhika has made you bewildered, made you extinguished, akarshit, bewildered. So these Dushti Kishori, these wicked young ladies have some mantra, some magic, and by that magic you are bewildered. Tad asmin yogi avasare tvam nivare snehen nikritim karshyami. So I shall check you at this time. So while you are being bewildered by the magic of these gopis, they are recited some mantra, and due to that you became bewildered. So I will cut that music, that magic. So it is also described in Shastra that some person is mesmerizing some person, and the other person at the same time comes and he says, stop, come on. Then the mesmerism will be blocked. Block it. So asmin yogya apsare, on this appropriate point, appropriate moment, I will stop you, and in this way snehasya nikritim karvami, I shall make the obligation of your in this way fulfilled. So to protecting you, I will make your friendship fulfilled, and the obligation that will be as the obligation you have given to me, I will stop. I will give its return. And in this way, Shri Krishna holds the hand of Madhumangal, holds the hand of Shri Krishna. And Shri Krishna says, Sakhe sadh cheshtate yadadya radhika upsarpane kampen kriti vignaha vignasya me datta savalammosi. Oh, I am very much obliged obligated by you. I am very much obliged that while I was trembling with Shri Radhika, listening the seeing Shri Radhika, you have kriti vignasya, you have created the hindrances, and you saved me being bewildered by this magic. So Radhika upsalpane kriti vignasya, while I was moving towards Shri Radhika, then I felt vigna, and at that time You datta hastavlambosi, you gave me helping hand, and you protected me. इयम अतिथ्यम वरान रागोज्वल सुमना कमनीय पत्र लेखा मम बर्तन राचकर्ष चित्तम मधुपम अशोक लतेव पुष्पताग्रा. इयम अतिथ्यम, I am very much thirsty of getting the nectar of Sri Radhika. And Sri Radhika is Baran Rago Jwal Sumana, is having anurag, and his anurag is just like the suman, just like the flowers, those are blooming. So his anurag, his love is a blooming flower, and I am very much thirsty to drink that honey. And Shri Radhika is having Kamaniya Patra Lekha, very beautifully, artistically, Patra Lekha, that means the painting on her cheeks. This Radhika has Mama Vartan Achakarsha Chittam. This Vartan means very beautiful Shri Radhika, has Achakarsha Chittam, has attracted my heart. And the simile is Madhup Ashok Latev Pushpatagra, as there is a Ashok Lata blooming with flowers, and a madhup, a bumblebee, is attracted toward it. So again, iyam atitrishitam, I am very much thirsty. Baran Rago Jwal Sumana, and Shri Radhika is full of blooming flowers. So as a Ashok Lata, as a creeper of Ashok, that creeper is Sumana, having the blooming flowers. In the same way, so many limbs of Sri Radhika is just resembling as they are blooming flowers. And as a creeper bears so many patra, so many leaves, in the same way, Sri Radhika is also having Kamniya Patra Lekha, that means painting on her forehead as well as cheeks. Patra Lekha. So such with new leaves and new flowers, a bee is attracted toward the lata, toward that creeper. In the same way, I am also attracted towards Sri Radharani. So it is Yamak Alankar and Upma Alankar. Yamak, it is, yes, it is Slash Alankar and Upma Alankar. Sumanam has two meanings. Sumanam means beautiful heart in regard of Sri Radharani. And Sumana means in regard of the creeper, blooming flowers. So two meanings. And Patra Lekha is also have two meanings. One Patra Lekha means the bunches of leaves, and the other is Patra Lekha means the painting on her cheeks and forehead. So she is Ashok Lata Evo. Simply is, Shri Radhika is just like a Ashok Lata. And Shri Radhika, Krishnam Apangyan Bilukyo, sees Shri Krishna by her bickling eyes, by her cut eyes, bickling eyes. And she says, oh, just see, Nav Manasij Leela Bhrant Netrant Bhajaha Sput Kisalaya Bhangi Sange Karnanchalasyo Milit Mudul Maule Malaya Malatinam Madhyati Medham Madhuri Madhavasya. Wow, very beautiful repetition of Ma. Milit Madhur Me Mauli Malaya Malatinam Madhyati Medham Madhuri Madhavasya. So just Madhuri Madhavasya, the sweetness of Madhav, Mam Medam Madhyati, is intoxicating my intelligence. That means my intelligence is being furious. The sight of Shri Radhika is Nav Manasij Leela Bhrant Netrant Bhaja. Having a new love, Nav Manasij, new love. And by the pastimes of that new love, Leela Bhrant Netrant Bhaja. The Netrant, the sides of the sides of the sight of Shri Radhika. Sight of Shri Radhika is Netrant Bhaja. Bhrant, they are fickling. So that means the eyes, the cut eyes and fickling eyes of Shri Radhika is moving. And Sput Kisalaya Bhangi Sange Karnanchalasya, and her eyes is just like the petal of a lotus. Kisalaya Bhangi. No, Radhika. Shri Krishna. Yes. Radhika is describing. Shri Krishna. So the eyes of Shri Krishna is Sput Kisalaya Bhangi Sange Karnanchalasya. The eyes of Shri Krishna is just like the petal of a lotus, and they are moving toward the Karnanchalasya. So the eyes of Shri Krishna is Karnavalambi. That means spreading up to his ear. So that means big eyes. So as if they want to join the Karnanchal, the ears of Shri Krishna. And Milit Mudul Moler Malaya Malatinam. And Shri Krishna is bearing very beautiful garland on his forehead, on his mukut. So the bun of hairs, on that Shri Krishna is wrapping a beautiful Malti Mala. So Milit Mridul Maule, that means Shri Krishna, the bun that is on the forehead of Shri Krishna, on that Malya Maltinam, it is wrapped with the Malti Mala. And Madhyati Medham, in this way, Shri Krishna makes my intelligence very much furious, intoxicated. So Shri Krishna is having the very fickle eyes, as well as his eyes are whining, trying to join with his ears, and his bun of hairs is wrapped by the Malti Mala. In this way, Shri Krishna is attacking me. So, see, listening this, Shri Radhika, Shri Vishakha answers. Shri Vishakha says to Shri Radhika, "Oh Radhika, just see. Vashi chakre Krishna stav parmalai eva balibhi." Shri Krishna has attracted, you have attracted Shri Krishna by your fragrance that is coming out of your body. So the fragrance that is coming out of your body, Shri Krishna is controlled by that fragrance. So now you need not to use any other thing. So bilasanam brindam kathamiv mudha kandilesi. Mudha means unnecessarily. Why are you using bilasanam brindam, your other pastimes? So you need not to use your pastimes, your other bilas, because your fragrance is so powerful that it has controlled Shri Krishna. And in military science, in war, the first line of the army, if it is so much powerful that it controls the enemy and it holds the enemy, then the king who is following, he need not to do any efforts, because the first line of his army is so powerful that he has burned the enemy. So Ran Patubhi Agresar Bhatai. Ran Patubhi means they are very much brave. And Agresar Bhatai, that means they are on the first line of the army. So if the first line is so brave and Ran Patu, that Jai Panav Datte, they have achieved the victory, then the king need not to fight. So Swam Kova Vikrantim. Swam means himself the emperor, himself the king. Why the king? Punah Jigishu Pranayati will try to win it. In the same way, your fragrance is as like the aggressor bhat, the first line soldiers, and they have conquered Shri Krishna. So you need not to use your beetling eyes on it. So Shri Radhika says, "Ai durmukhi sankate mam aropya adyapi na vishramyati." You have placed me on this hot butter. So you sankate mam aropya, you make me, you throw me in this difficulty. That means you throw me in this hot butter, and still you are not vishramyati. Still you are not stopping and continuously pushing me toward these difficulties. So, tan nishkap hridayam tvam ujjaiv aham. So, I will not follow you. You are nishkap hridayam. You does not have any soft corner for me, any kripa or kindness. You are kindless, and you are not having any kindness for me. So, Tvam Aujya, I am going to leave you, and now I shall snigdha priya sakhi laltam. I shall take the shelter of my priya sakhi Lalta, and I will go toward Lalta. Not you. And she Vishakha says, no, Vishakha will naturally answers, oh Sakhi, while you have sold your Dhairya elephant. So if a person has sold a cattle or a elephant, then he will not do the quarreling. He will not create the Vivad for the Ankush. That means as one has sold the car, then for Jack, he will not quarrel. So, Vikrite Karani Kim Ankushe Vivadaha. If elephant is sold, then the Ankush, what? Goat. Right? Goat. One will not negotiate on goat. So, with elephant, the goat is also sold, included. In car, the jack is also included. That will also go. The accessories will also included. The cost of accessories are not extra counted. So, while you have given your heart to Shri Krishna, then do not become miser of giving your beetling eyes, your kataksh on Shri Krishna. But she, Radhika is not listening this argument of Shri Vishakha, and she takes shelter of Shri Lalta and says to Lalta, कि त्वाम अत्रायांतम चलमप हरिम लोकयंती बलिष्ठाम त्वाम आलम्ब्य प्रिय सखी घने नास कुंजे मिलीना. O Sakhi Lalte, remember, just see that atrayantam chalmape harim. You are seeing that very naughty Krishna is proceeding toward me. Even then, Tvam alambyo, as I have taken shelter of you, so I am not afraid. And nasme kunje nilina, I am not escaped from this place because you are with me. So as you are Balishtham, you are very powerful. So seeing Shri Krishna coming here, Tvam alambyo, I have taken shelter of you, and O Priya Sakhi, Ghane kunje na asmid nilina. I am not concealed myself in the deep kunj. And Shri Lalita smilingly says, कि अस्मान मुग्धे हृदय निहिता अद्य पीतांबराते. Oh Radhike, you need not to worry at all, because asmin mugdhe, oh mugdhe, oh very much afraid, my Sakhi. This is addressed to Shri Radharani. Oh mugdhe, oh mugdhe, afraid. You asmin, asmat mugdhe hriday nihita adya pitambarate, because I am with you. So I am promising that nobody can touch you. Else then this cloth that is coming on your breast. So only this pitambar can touch you, not other. And here, yes. But actually she is saying that Hriday Nihitat Pitambara. Pitambar means Krishna. Pitambar has two meanings. Pitambar means your pallu, your cloth that is on your breast. And the other meaning is, of Pitambar is Shri Krishna, who bears Pitambar, yellow golden clothes. So, and Shri Krishna is also Hriday Nihitat, is also placed in your heart. So Krishna is also Hriday Nihit, and this Pitambar is, this cloth is also on your breast. So as this Pitambar is on your breast, in the same way, Shri Krishna is also in your hearts. So I say that without Krishna, nobody can touch your breast. So kuch parichay, that means the parichay, address of the meeting with your breast. Neither only two persons can. So apparently she is saying that only your clothes can touch you, but actually she is saying that Shri Krishna will touch you. Very fine. So asmat mugde tav nihitat hriday nihitat, to whom you have placed in your heart, or to the cloth to whom you have placed on your breast. So long I am present here, nobody can. Pitambara, that means this Pitambar, this cloth, or Shri Krishna. Else then these two persons, no one can touch your breasts. Kuch parchay. Because matpuraha, I am standing here. So ma vyafishtha, you should not, need not to worry. And Shri Krishna in this becomes very much happy, and Shri Krishna says, Kalyani, Kale Labdhasi, oh Lalita, you are welcome, welcome. At the right moment, you arrived here. And in this way, Shri Krishna moves toward Shri Radharani. Though Shri Radhika is escaping, even then Shri Krishna moves to Radharani. Bolo Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Dev Ju ki Jai. Govind Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Govind Jai Jai. Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai, Radha Raman Hari Govind. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Full of artistry. Very, very fine. Yeah.
Unparalleled.
Unparalleled. At every step.
Unbelievable.